Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Roxanne Games here, and I am bringing you Disturbed. I've never played this game before, but apparently it's a horror game. Now, in my previous videos, I explained that I do not like horror games, but I'm gonna give this one a shot, because why not? It was free on Steam, that's exactly why I downloaded it, and I wanted to just check it out. Runs pretty well on my computer as well, because I have a crappy computer, so it doesn't want to play very many games. So let's just jump into it and see what this game is about. Another dull... Okay, sorry. You guys, I'm terrible at reading. I forgot to tell you guys that. Okay. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. Poor cow, okay? For some time, the land has been very quiet. Well, I mean, you know, I'd figure it would be quiet, other than the cows mooing or whatnot. Okay. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind, you are going to do something about it. I am not good with decision making. You stand in front of your humble home pondering what you should do next. So this is my house. Okay, that's awesome. I live in a drawing. Okay, never mind. Just don't even listen to me. Okay, so I have three choices here. I can go to the crops, go in the house, and go in the shed. I guess I'll go in the house. Why not? Oh, look at my bed. It looks so comfy. Okay, entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Okay, let's address this. It says, perhaps this may be a good time for you to just lay in the bed and wish that your problems would just go away. That is a bad idea. Of course, my character fights the notion, but the temptation is there. Of course the temptation is there. Look at that bed. It looks so comfortable. Anyway, I'm not going to lay in that bed because it looks dangerous. It looks comfortable, but no. There's something about that bed. I don't like that bed. Okay. I can read in my journal, open the chest, lay in the bed, or go back outside. Okay, so laying in the bed is definitely not an option. Like I said, not happening. It's just a dangerous idea. Okay, I can open the chest or read in my journal. I think I'll open the chest and see what is in it. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. So there was nothing in the chest. Nothing at all. Okay, fine. I'll just read in my journal then. Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethany, I guess Beth Ann, I don't know, I'm just going to call her Bethany, is also doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Okay. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. Oh wow, that's terrible. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Okay, so if I would have checked the shed earlier, it would have been locked, so there was no point. Thank God. Maybe I'll find the key somewhere. I wonder what's in that shed. Okay. Dear Journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I've never came across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is about. Okay, so something bad is definitely going on. See, I knew that bed was up to something. Okay, so I've read in my journal. I opened the chest. There was nothing in it, and I'm not going to lay in the bed, so I'm going back outside. Stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Okay. Okay, so the shed's locked. No point in checking it. Um, I've done been in the house. No point in going back in there. Nothing left in there but that evil bed. Go to the crops. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. A path divides the crop you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Follow the path, go into the pen, and go back to the house. Okay, there's no point in going back to the house, so might as well forget that. Go into the pen or follow the path. I'm going to go into the pen because there could be something that I need in there, so I'm just going to do that. That was a creepy sound. Okay, a toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Okay, so those mushrooms must be pretty bad. It says toxic fumes burn your nose. I mean, there's nothing else here other than the mushrooms, and the cow wouldn't burn my nose, so I don't know. Okay, I immediately read grab a mushroom. No, that seems extremely dangerous. Inspect the water and leave the pen. I don't know if I should inspect the water either. I know 100% sure not to grab a mushroom apparently because there was toxic fumes coming off of it. I mean, it didn't specifically say that. I don't think it specifically said that that was where the toxic fumes were coming from, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm just gonna, I guess inspect the water. You inspect the water looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Okay, so that's some dirty water. Okay. I'm not grabbing a mushroom, so I'm just going to leave the pen. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. Penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Believe I just read that. Okay, let's see. Not going back to the house. It's pointless. Go into the pen. Done been there. Follow the path. Okay. Oh, I immediately noticed a cave. Immediately. These trees are pretty awesome. I like how they look. Cool trees. Okay. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Okay. There could be something helpful in there, but I'm a little skeptic about it. Okay, so I can either continue down the path or go in the cave. Which I'm sure you guys are all hollering at me to go into the cave. So I guess I'll go in the cave and check it out. Why not? Okay, there's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Go further into the cave or exit the cave. I don't think I want to go further in. Well, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go further into the cave. Okay. Oh, bad idea. Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. Okay. Well, first of all, that bear doesn't have any eyeballs. Look at it. That's that's a little scary. I should have never came to this cave. Okay. You realize that you have made a terrible mistake. Of course I did. Even thinking that something helpful can be in here. How could I be so stupid? Fight the bear or run away. Okay, you guys. I'm running away because this bear looks extremely vicious. So I'm just going to turn and go the other way. The moment you turn to run, the bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. Will you make it to the trail? Then the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You kidding me? You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. You mean I'm dead? Your adventure ends here. Well, I guess I'm dead, you guys. I know not to go in that stupid cave. I still got a little bit of time left, so I'm just gonna start again. Okay, and just skip all this because we've done read all this. That was harsh. The bear ripped me apart. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the crops because we already know what's going on here. Okay, follow the path. Skip that cave. Continue down the path. Okay, you come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Go on, or continue on, or inspect the wagon. So, from all the video games I've ever played, I've always known to check things. So I'm going to inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. Okay, what if that's the key to the shed at my house? Okay. You pick up the key and continue on your way. Okay. See, I knew I was supposed to check something. I knew it. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge nearby. The path is a small shack, similar to the house that you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow, from what you recall. Maybe he is home. I really doubt it. I mean, because this is a little sketchy. Okay, cross the bridge or inspect the shack. Okay, so like I said before, I've always been known to check things, so I'm going to go ahead and inspect the shack, just in case there is something there. Okay, you walk toward the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and you use it on the door. No, okay, what if I could have used that key for the shed that's at my place? Some games are like that, you know. Some games, you use the key and it, uses it on the first thing you go up to. So it could have been a shed key. Who knows? I don't know. It could have been just this place key. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay. The door unlocks. Oh, good lord. You decide to help yourself in. Of course I do. Because that's what I just do. Just walk in. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. I mean, look at it. The bed is much more creepier than my bed. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Oh, wow. Inspect the book on the table, open the trap door, or leave the shack. Okay. I don't know if I want to open the trap door, but I'll inspect the book on the table. You pick up the book and start flipping through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently there's a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. Okay, let's see. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about what can be done about it then? Okay. Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple of weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to the extremes, but that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying and there is nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. Okay, oh God. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. Okay, so open the trapdoor or leave the shack. I'm leaving the shack. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. Okay, so obviously something bad was already gonna happen. And I've noticed I've said okay a lot. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. First of all, I would have never sat down. Okay. Second of all, I don't know if I want to take a nap. Pick at the grass or take a nap. Oh, my lord. I don't want to pick at the grass either. I got a bad feeling. No, I guess a nap couldn't hurt. Why not? Take a nap. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Aw, I hate these. Go left or go right. Oh my goodness. Go left or go right. I'll go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Continue down the path, follow the trail in the grass, or go back where the path split? Oh. Oh goodness, follow the trail in the grass. Okay, I think I'm gonna follow the trail in the grass. Should I? Or I could just continue down the path. Let's follow the trail in the grass just to see. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave because I see a sword, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and inspect it. You approach the grave, you look at the sword with entreat. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool. Only something of a pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. Grab the sword, or back away from the sword. Okay, I'm not going to mess with the sword, so I'm just going to back away from it. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. Oh, I want that sword, though. Okay, so I can continue on or inspect the grave again and attempt to get the sword, which isn't going to help. I don't want to die. So I'm just going to continue on. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. Okay. Continue along the trail, inspect the lake, or go back to the grave. Alright. So, I guess I can inspect it. You step near the lake and look down into it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Dive in or leave. Okay, nope. Nope, I'm leaving. Now is probably not the time. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here because we've gotten pretty far in this game. And I don't know where the end is, so I'm just going to, wait and surprise you guys with the next video. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. And if you subscribe, of course, you'll get more videos. So I guess I'll see you guys later. I hope you all have an amazing day. Goodbye, you guys.